Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, coming at you with a review of Primal Fear's brand new album, Code Red. So I've been a fan of Primal Fear for over 10 years now. I remember getting their first album when I was in college. I saw them on 70,000 Tons of Metal, I think it was 2018, and I would say I'm reasonably familiar with their work. If you played some obscure one off their least popular album, I wouldn't get it, but I definitely know Chainbreaker and Seven Seals. So I went into this expecting a fair amount. I'm a pretty big fan of what I've heard from them recently. I don't think they've lost much steam, even though they've been around for like 30 years. Stylistically, it's kind of what you'd expect from Primal Fear, and that's generally just Hammerfall with more testosterone. Think like the songwriting style of Hammerfall, but with more of a Judas Priest drummer and vocalist. What's not to like? So it definitely sounds like Primal Fear, but there were a couple surprises that came up, and let's just start talking about them. The opening track, called Another Hero, has apparently already been released as a single. I had not heard it. My immediate thoughts as this is beginning is it's got a better mix than the past few. If you go back and listen to the song Angels of Mercy from Rule Breaker, it starts off with the guitar sounding really cool, but as soon as the bass and drums come in, it disappears. To all you guitar players out there, do not scoop your mids. This one starts out much better mix. You can hear the guitar, and that's crucial for this style. For some of the more Rhapsody style power metal that's always like 200 BPM, you can sometimes get away with it. But this is more mid-tempo. Anyways, musically speaking, right away we have some vocal diversity. This song does not start off with your typical Ralph Scheepers shtick. He sings much lower for the verses on this song than I've ever heard him sing before. This song is a little poppier than what I remember of their other recent material. It's like they're taking some cues from Beast in Black or something, and I'm here for it. Not to worry, still plenty of testosterone going around. The second track, Bring That Noise. One section, I think it's the pre-chorus, seriously sounded like it could have been a pop band like Three Doors Down or something. The rest of the song is great and double bass awesomeness. It's not something to despair over, but they're definitely expanding, I dare say evolving as songwriters. Cancel culture. Here is the banger I was waiting for. Absolutely killer track. It's everything I'd want in a Primal Fear song. I will definitely be revisiting this one plenty in the coming weeks. It's going on my phone. Why wasn't this the single? Were they worried about offending people on the internet? Moving on. Their Gods Have Failed. This is a really good 7-minute long song. It's well written enough to justify the length and the slower tempo. Reminds me a little bit of the song Seven Seals from however many decades ago. Last but not least, the song Forever. I swear every power metal band has a song with this title or something derivative, and I guess it's their time to catch up. This was a beautiful track. I'm not sure I've heard something like this from them before. I know they have slower songs, but I don't know that they had anything quite like this. Maybe I was focusing just too much on the title, but I was thinking of like Liberty by Stradivarius. Definitely another one I'm going to be revisiting. So definitely great effort by these guys, one that I'm going to be listening to a ton over the next couple months. I was wondering whether anything would ever rival Bloodbound for the second half of the year, and already we've got one. I know I reference this sentiment all the time, but it is truly awe-inspiring to watch a band almost 30 years into their career put out something this great, this topical, and, still evolving as songwriters. They were supposed to tour the US in the past few years, opening up for Symphony X. Unfortunately, that got canceled. Come on, guys, come back here, please, and play cancel culture. Rock on.